Alright. Let's see. Gotta check to see if the audio is working. Alright, yep. Next up, to test the chat. Oh, no, there it is. Alright, yep, we're up. Well, and we're back with Bastion. Let's see if I can beat this game and then move on to the next. So, the pack I got gave me Bastion, Transistor, Pyre, and Hades. I'm saving the best for last, which is likely Hades. So, here we go.
The marshals seem like good men, he says. They treated him with dignity. Zolf brought his antique smoking pipe all the way from the terminals.
I guess it doesn't save progress. Alright.
Party punch is so zesty, it'll let you carry on through the worst of times.
Let's see. Not the name. Use the trip mine. Right.
Even since the Urus surrendered to us, the marshals kept a wary eye on him.
Alright, go to the forge. 625. Alright, so basically let me see if I can finish upgrading the machete.
Zolf's travels ain't much compared to what the kids had to go through for all this.
Alright. Memorial.
The memorial. Here a kid can pay respect to the old world and earn it in kind. The valediction. Just another one of my sketches. Nothing more.
Can't do much, if any, of these. Let's see. Defeat 10 foes or more with a single well-placed shot.
Words can't express what happened, but they're all I got.
Okay. Now alright, so what I'm gonna do here is we're gonna buy something sharp to upgrade the machete.
Finders keepers.
Let me finish maxing out the machete.
Points just don't get any sharper than that.
Done. Alright, the only thing left to really do now is try to go through this mission I've been stuck in.
Kid takes another drag, goes out like a light. Ever tell you how the kid got himself wrapped up in this mess to begin with? The past catches up with the kid. Hardly had a moment's rest since all this started.
Oh, wow. Okay.
What was I saying? Anyway, fair to say he's led a hard life. Supposing what he says in his sleep ain't no lie.
That's up. Be careful with these. I finally figured out this thing's got a couple of holes in the ground.
He never knew his old man, but he had his mama to take care of. Frail thing with pure white hair like his.
The only thing left is this turret, but if I move close enough, it's Dickens.
Having his mama's hair did the kid no favors while he was growing up, but he learned to hold his own out there. School ain't working out, so the kid signs up for a turn on the rippling walls. Make his mama some money. Thanks to folks like the kid, the walls kept Ceylondia safe from whatever's out there. The elements, the Ura, you name it. Once the kid done his time, he hurried on home. Turns out his mama's time was done too. city had nothing for him. The money he'd been sending home was nowhere to be found either. So what'd the kid do? Why, he went right on back to the walls for another 5 years. In the history of Caelondia, nobody's ever volunteered for a second shift on the walls. Out there, a kid learned to fend for himself. Learn to build. Learn to break. In time, the kid earned good standing with the marshals. They trusted him to scout out farther than anybody. One night, on one of his expeditions, the ground beneath him shuddered, cracked, and split apart.
Well, good morning to you too. Liked it better when you were a dedicated streamer. This here says your friend, Jameson, who's drowning your voice. Okay. Well, at this rate, I'll just go into the settings here. I'll turn the music setting down. I'll leave the narration voice up because I don't try to talk over it in the first place. That should do it. I still don't know what you mean by being a dedicated streamer. Like, I played...
You saw nothing where the world used to be. The calamity happened just like that.
I played, like, RPGs and, like, fighting games and card games. And I played, what was it? I played a few narration games.
Wait, where was I?
Okay.
All the kid had to work with was his hammer and the clothes on his back. Through twisted streets, he ran with nothing but the city crest and an old stranger's voice to guide him.
That's true. I didn't start playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Master until it was released. Still, I like to play these games, so I play them. Two down. Let's heal up so I don't die. God damn it.
Finally arrived at Caelondia's vaunted safe haven. He and no one else. But then, all they got was more thankless work from a man who ain't even asked his name.
I really wish it wasn't so easy to fall off that
Sure, I may be the one who dreamt up the walls and the Bastion, but the kid made 'em real, not me. I'd like to say I'll never forget him, or what he's doing, what he's done. I surely would.
Whew. That was probably the most. That was probably the hardest part of the game. I'm gonna leave that alone. Alright. Found. When injured. No experience. Weapon. Knockback effect compensates for limited range. Mass produced version. I know MMOs with the same graphics. Yeah, the main one that comes to mind for me with this would be Tree of Savior. That's the main one I know of. So to a certain degree, Ragnarok Online, which is probably why I'm fine with this game. Like the nostalgia really, like it hits a bit of nostalgia. I'll try the scrap musket.
It wasn't fixed, it was unbroken.
That makes no sense.
Anything survives a musket shot ought to be quick work for that blade.
There's no way to upgrade the musket. Sure, why not? Then what else? Of course, this will upgrade the scrap musket. Sure. Let's see what I can grab. Alright, so let's just do increase the spread, lowers the range.
You want to tune a scrap musket, you start with the barrel.
Oh, yeah. Defeat a foe, the last bolt in a clip, sure.
The trappers, daring bunch of fools. They'll be missed.
The Gravers. Quickly strike foes 15 times in a row without missing. Sure.
The Gravers, the arm of justice. They seemed unstoppable.
Easy 1,000. Alright. By the way, depression sucks. Imagine it always will. I missed out on ramen today because I was feeling too down to take a goddamn shower in 2 hours before my brother would pick me up. My condolences. Sometimes it's like, well, I haven't had the same issue. Sometimes I just like oversleep through my alarm and then have to rush off to work. Today, however, I have to go to work later in the afternoon, so that that sucks. But sometimes, you know, you miss out on a shower. Uh, when that happens, that's why you should always carry a can of like body spray just in case. That's about it. That's all I can say in response to this statement. It doesn't do shit for the. It does. By the way, that doesn't do shit for the depression. It just tip for like to deal with the aftermath. That's it. All right, let me get this Graver Slash. I want to see what the War Machete can do. Move fast, flurry of strikes that can cut through even the toughest armor. Use of this technique are widely disputed, though its potency is not. Sure. So we go. Oh, yeah, it's already equipped. Sweet. That's it. So the 430 slot, no problem. Alright, new stage? No? Oh, yeah. We got new levels. I guess we'll go to this one. Bullhead Court. Very few emerged from the Bull Court. Save, but many tried.
The accused always got a fair shake in Zealandia. Some used to take the bullhead trial. Survive the trial without taking a scratch, you'd walk away a free man. Bullhead trial taught folks three things. First, a good defense is a good offense. Second, you gotta always watch your back. Third, ain't no godlike bull up there gonna save you.
I keep missing the timing on this. The smarter ones knew when to just step aside and let things go.
kid always wanted to compete in the bullhead trial.
Okay. There. Guess we do the other trials. Proving ground, scrapyard. It's looking for an honest day's labor. Always welcome here.
The city's unwanted things all met their end in the yard. Folks who fouled up would do their time here, smashing things to bits. The quicker they worked, the sooner they could go. Folks learned to plant their feet and put their backs into it. Others would plot a course to navigate that sea of junk. Had to work real fast for the finest prize.
Maybe. Huh. Oh.
Ever want to just smash things for a while? You know where to go.
Maybe later. Oh, wait. Right, let's try this one. Zollwood Grove. Colondia's marshals fine-tuned their muskets. Planned their patrols here.
Ever felt a Zollwood gourd like picking up broken glass barehanded? At Zollwood Grove, marshals learn to make every shot count. The trick was to pop all those nasty gourds without wasting ammo. Most marshals didn't get far on their first few tries. Had to catch a bunch of those gourds in a single shot.
Damn it.
Funny thing about muskets is they work best up close. It took a keen eye, not an itchy trigger finger.
Hey, you got second place. Get better with this than any of the other proving grounds. Just a natural with the shotgun.
Marshals did more than just stand around shooting, of course.
Alright. Shots cause greater knockback. Charges.
The marshals learn to pack those shells full of fire.
Then this last one's locked. Unlocked. Final warning. Scrap musket skill. Blast sent straight up in the air, causing a flurry of projectiles to rain down. Not effective as a warning, but very effective otherwise. Sure. I'll grab that. Alright. The only actual level to go through would be here. Pith Orchard. Should be nestled by the shrine to the god of commotion and order. Sure, let's do it.
No use praying to the gods these days. No time for it either. Kid says a little prayer anyway. Couldn't hurt, right? Pith Orchard. Place is a dead end in more ways than one.
Okay, then just go over
Folks
here.
used to make pilgrimage here to pay their respects to Pith, the bull. Well, the gods are long gone now, and the orchard core is long gone too. Seems Pith ain't much of a watchdog.
Plush Pith.
The gods don't care about trinkets, but the kid ain't no god. Pith stood for something once. Something real. In time, though, the bull stopped being a symbol and started being decoration. Pith makes a decent scarecrow, at least. Then Pith lights up like a rodeo. The gods ain't gonna catch you if you fall. Ain't easy punching through his hide. Kid breaks him to bits. Must have been guarding that shrine. So what'll it be? Invoke the gods? Or tell them off?
Pith. God of commotion and order. Foes shall grow quicker. Move. Strike. A wakeful bull, patient yet temperamental, adorns city walls with his likeness. No clue. No idol. No idol. So it's just this one.
Pith.
Okay. A bonus to experience points. Sure.
Kid decides to press his luck. Well, if the gods are alive, they must be plenty sore. Kid ain't never seen windbags that quick. Maybe old Pith put a scare in him. Kid ain't about to sacrifice himself for the likes of Pith. Kid passes Pith's trial, and he's richer for it. Kid ain't found a core, but at least he found Zolf's precious shrine.
That's it.
Now we can build a shrine of our own, though I got some alternatives in mind.
Plush bit. Ask Zolf about the plush toy from Pith Orchard. Would you like to hang on to this? Only people worship the same gods as us.
Zolf doesn't touch the thing. Says the god of commotion is no children's toy.
Talk about the plush toy from Pith Orchard. That didn't bother to stop the calamity, did they?
Liura feared the gods. We turned them into toys, put their faces on our walls.
Let's finish up reading this. 3% faster reload. Take great stock design. Reduce downtime between blasts.
To master the musket, you gotta get rid of the recoil.
Looks like that's it. Langston River was last seen halfway down the riverbank in the shadow of Prosper Bluff.
The Langston River flowed free and wild till the calamity drank it all up. Maybe all that water just grew wings and flew off. Riverbank swarming with windbags. They're so bent on finding the core, they hardly notice the kid. Lucky for him, a certain famous ferry barge is still afloat. She sends some squirts crying home as she leaves port. Maybe Nellie knows the way to the core. Maybe she can slip right past all the clamor on the coast. Or maybe not. The security skiff pulls up portside. Nellie's just another windbag to those guns. Just then, the windbags notice who she's sailing with.
So far, so good.
They try to cut her off. They try to slow her down. They try to knock her out. Well, Weepin' Nellie tries harder. Try as she might, though, she hits a snag. Kid's gotta help her get untangled. Favors for favors.
All right.
At least she picked a good spot for a break, 'cause the core's right there. Then the kid hears an unusual sound, like 100 flapping wings. They had their own eyes at the core. But why? Well, kid ain't got time to think it over just yet. He finds Weepin' Nellie raring to go. Turns out she's got a special surprise for when the waters get rough. She's gonna need a little help with all them peggers. Crafty things think they're king of the roost now. Rest of us only wish we could fly in times like these.
Nothing to it.
Security skiffs keep on coming starboard side. Don't seem to care what they shoot, as long as they hit something. get an even better idea. They aim to smash Weeping Nelly to splinters. Kid boards one of them skiffs like some kind of Ceylondian privateer. Well, it all proves too much for poor Nelly. She's just got to make one last stop. With the last breath, Nelly gets the kid to solid ground. Solid ground in Pecker country. Seems calamity handled Pecker's appetites. They want that core real bad. Might be they want it just as bad as a kid. Kid shoes him off, knowing they'll be back. Know how many times Kid nearly fell off the barge back there? A good couple of times. Now, listen close. You should remember this next part. Why go to Prosper Bluff? Used to take an enterprising man or a plain old fool to venture out that far. The city was the most beautiful place in the world. We all knew that. But on the other hand, some folks just yearn to see the things they're told they can't. And that's why you go to Prosper Bluff, ain't it? There the kid hears something he ain't heard in a long while. How's it go again? Yeah, that's the one.
Patron makes it solid. on here? Oh, the next switch. Damn it.
Well, no point explaining what happens next, right?
I'll just sit here and let him go with it. Look at this. AI at its finest. God, his run speed is slow, isn't it? Yeah, it is. I was trying to find something that would, like, increase it, but, like, there's nothing. No weapon, no item, nothing to raise his speed. There's something to raise his speed when he has his shield up.
Suffice it to say, kid ain't coming home empty-handed.
Memento, a worn book handwritten in traditional oral script. Amid the scrawled notes, the book contains various indecipherable scientific diagrams, drawings, and mathematical formulas.
And besides, it's like the song goes. They'll be here before too long.
Don't worry, Zacharinus isn't this slow.
We darn near celebrated when the kid got back, didn't we? Zolf never thought he'd see a fellow Ura again. We become fast friends. Calamity has that effect on people. But there was more to be done. There was one last core to find.
Neat.
Kid's surprised when I tell him there's only one core left. I shouldn't have believed it either.
Alright. Ancient Spice, talk to Singer, complete Prosper Blast. Bastion. Okay. Alright. See. Spices from the melting pot. Eating this stuff was like a rite of passage in the city. The Ura like it?
Most of the Ura never got a taste of Ceylondia's fine goods. Unless they were born and raised in the city like Zia here.
Marshal Badge. Ask Zia about the Marshal's Badge from Center Fort. She'll never give you any trouble. See this badge.
Girl tried to run away from home one time, but the marshals stopped that, didn't they?
Hidebound journal. Is this your handwriting?
So many secrets in there, and she can't even read it. Her father's own journal.
How about the hidebound journal?
A scientific journal written in Zolf's native tongue. He learned so much from it. Too much.
Alright. Can you read any of this? These charts and formulas mean anything to you?
If only I'd known half the secrets of the Calamity were tucked away in that book, I'd have worked to translate it right away.
Shrine. Plans for a facility whose sacred idols may bring fortune or ruin. Just need a place to build it. Whether the gods will help or hinder in the wake of the calamity is anyone's guess.
Behold, the Pantheon.
Akobi. Goddess of oath and abandon. Jesus. Foes shall have vengeance in the throes of defeat. No one bound the chastened maid to save for herself. Oh wait, no one bound the chastened maid to save for herself. Her shackles are her own design. Okay. Well, I don't even know what this means, so I'm gonna click it.
Akobi.
We'll find out what it means. Let's see. Anything done here? Nope. Anything new? Nope. Oh, wait. I guess you can get the idols here. So, foes shall gain resilience to physical harm. Foes shall strike with greater ferocity. Why would anyone choose these? Well, whatever. Alright, let me see if I can. Nope. According to this, there's 2 more weapons I have yet to find in the game.
We tracked the final core beyond the city to the wilds.
Oh well. Wild outskirts. Expeditionary team aimed to use it to tame these lands, but went missing.
The wild unknown. Place can eat a man alive. Place is so raw, even the Calamity couldn't cook it. Not all of it. You know what's better than having a slinger pistol in a fight? Having 2.
Neat.
Savage things lurking at every turn. Pincushions ain't the worst of it either. Pincushions can't see where they're shooting. Pecker's got the core, like they're building a bastion of their own. The welcoming committee scrambles to attention. They didn't expect the kid so soon. The wilds drag him down. They shouldn't have let their guard down. Getting that core was one thing. Getting out's gonna be another. He digs his way out of the clearing, but the wilds won't let him go without a fight. All too easy to lose one's way out in the wilds. Kid takes a last look around, 'cause he ain't coming back.
At least he rolls fast.
Wallflowers survive the calamity. Beds take it real slow when pincushions are afoot. Kid learns the hard way not to touch those things. Slinger Jawson's old outpost is all that's left of him.
Guess I'll try that Graver Slash ability now.
By now, kid's got more needles in him than a stab wound. Don't ever turn your back on a pincushion. Kid's roused up half the wilds by now. Gets the feeling he's being watched. Not by me, by a lunkhead. And lunkheads ain't fond of two-legged animals. Hit him anywhere but the hindquarters and you only make him mad. Leave it to the kid to make time for stomping swamp weeds. wild green vine apples about the only good thing out here. Hardly any signs of the old Jocelyn camp. The wild's already reclaimed this place. He's anxious to get back. After all, he's got the final core. His journey's over, right? Well, no, it ain't. Not by a long shot. Kid knows something's up when we ain't there to give a warm welcome. See, Zolf and I were just wrapping up a heated discussion. Zolf can barely muster the words. The calamity failed, he says, but I will not. And with that, Zolf leaves us here, alone.
Active monument. Alright, what exactly did Zolf do?
When Zolf got through reading that journal, he just snapped. Started smashing up the monument till I tried to stop him.
You heard what happened back there?
Zolf cursed the city, cursed the Bastion, cursed me, said he was going home.
Dual decider. Single swift devastating shot aim straight for multiple parts. Rolling soon ceased after the slingers unveiled this trick. Sure. Oh, you know what? No.
Want to stay alive in the wilds, pack a pair of pistols and a good blade.
Right. Upgrade dual pistols. Scatter, eliminated. Okay.
Takes a lot of moving pieces to make a dependable sidearm.
Okay, sure.
Zolf banged up the monument pretty bad. But there's a way to put her back together. The shards. We're gonna need all of them to nurse the Bastion back to health. The city brought the shards to the wilds. Now the kid's gonna bring them back.
Alright, well, first let's go to the proving ground, slinger range. Bounty hunters longing to explore the wild unknown were wise to train here first.
You have to think fast to survive the wilds, and none thought faster than the slingers. They could shoot their pistols with the speed of a machine.
Okay.
They knew just when to start shooting and when to stop. Those pistols could spit out rounds just as quick as you can pull the trigger. Learning to hold your fire could be its own challenge.
Okay. Looks like they take 7 shots each.
The slingers were much quicker than the average pistolier.
And certainly I wasn't fast enough.
Well, even the slingers weren't quick enough to escape the calamity.
See, needs a lot more than Jocelyn Bog. It rests somewhere in this fetid, overgrown marsh known for driving men mad.
After Zolf's little episode, Kid sets off in search of shards. First stop, Jocelyn Bog. You'll get lost in that bog, I told the kid, and I won't be able to guide you back. Well, I let him go. What else could I do? What could any of us do? Zolf put us in a real bind. Hurt the Bastion bad. But the shards can make it better. They're like smaller doses of the core's medicine.
Easy enough.
Shame the only place to fill that prescription is out here in the wilds. This place is intoxicating. Don't know where he's gone. Might be gone for good for all I know. Wherever he is, it's somewhere I've never been. Somewhere I never want to go. There's no way out.
Wait for it.
The dead welcome him with open arms. Kid pops him good. Kid can't fall, no matter how hard he tries.
Oh, damn. Alright, well, so much for that.
That a survivor? No, ma'am. It's a lonesome ghost of a gas fella. What do you say to a kid who's seen too much?
Got the narration is like it.
I'm Zolf of Ligura. Pleased to make your acquaintance. Now the kid sees something stranger still. Did
Okay.
anybody else survive? Sure enough, he finds peckers, lunkheads, wallflowers, pincushions, vine apples, swamp weeds, ankle gators.
Damn!
There is no way out.
We start without that?
Don't know where he's gone.
God damn.
Might be gone for good for all I know.
This is trippy.
Wherever he is, it's somewhere I've never been. Somewhere I never want to go. The dead welcome him with open arms. Kid popped some good. That a survivor? No, ma'am. It's a lonesome ghost of a gas fella. What do you say to a kid who's seen too much? I'm Zolf of Ligura. Pleased to make your acquaintance. Now the kid sees something stranger still. Did anybody else survive? Sure enough, he finds peckers, lunkheads, wallflowers, pincushions, vine apples, swamp weeds, ankle gators. There's no way out.
Okay.
Now the Bastion can send him even farther into the wild unknown. The kid sets foot inside one of Ceylondia's famous watering holes. succeeds where the calamity failed. Would you look at what he did to poor old Ronnie, the bartender? Proper story's supposed to start at the beginning. It's so simple with this one. Now here's a kid whose whole world's all right, snoozing there on a rock in the sky. He wakes up. I'm just fooling. He sees what's left of the rippling walls. Years of work undone in an instant. He sees what's left of Piff, the bull. The gods, they're all undone. He sees what's left of his lifelong friend. His friend, he's come undone too. He sees what's left undone.
Ordinary case. Backward. Right.
Thought we lost him, but he finally comes to. The shard ain't lost either. Not anymore. Now to find a ticket out of this hole. Bootlickers stick their nasty thorns into his heels. Disgusting things.
The hell was that?
Ever heard of a lung blossom? It's bigger than the stories say. The breath on that thing, like a scumbag sprung a leak.
It wasn't projectiles, but in it. I need to come back to further now.
Hard to get a sure footing in the bog. They say one whiff of lung blossom can make you lose your mind. Well, a kid prunes it down to size somehow.
Well, nothing to it.
Mother only knows what happened in the bog. Kid never much cared to speak of it. A shard is like a poor man's core, but beggars can't be choosers. That's it. A few more shards like that, and we'll be back in business. A single shard can breathe new life into this place. The shard's got enough juice to spruce up any of these places.
Well, I did level up, so. Distillery.
Just the occasion to crack open the distillery's private reserve.
Alright, let's see. It's health, crit, lifeline. Attack that would brought you to feet. Max 2. Alt. Reduce fall damage. 200. Falling on foes. I guess I'll go for this. The black rye. It's the fullness and texture of hearty stew. Said to improve short-term memory. Sure.
Black rye is like hot pineapple chowder on a cold day. Brings back memories.
Guess I'll use this. Blue cider. Sure.
Hence. The city tried to use the shards to stake out the wilds. So much for that plan.
Let's see. Rothus Lagoon. Folktales say this is where the legendary Ankle Gator Queen resides. Sure.
Ankle gators used to roam the wilds, and they nested at Rothus Lagoon. Many a tale folks used to scare their children straight originated here. don't know up from down, still looking about. Only the city's brushers knew their way around the lagoon. These beasts, they don't like company. That's ankle gator country for you. Even the brushers learn to fear this place. They used to think that ankle gators were extinct. Well, they ain't. One of them's been living in the tall grass. They called her Queen Anne. Turns out Queen Anne got a hold of a shard. Ankle gators love shiny things. Know what smells worse than an ankle gator's breath? A stinkweed. Ain't time for pecker hunting, but the kid can't resist. Can't fight Queen Anne without the proper tool. Bad idea to walk in gator grass. The brushers use their pikes to keep their distance around here. Now the kid can do the same. Can't get hasty in a place like this.
Damn it.
Sharp sticks make Queen Anne nervous, so she backs off a bit. Kid's got a mean throwing arm.
I see the utility in it. I really would have been better off.
Those pincushions been living off the ankle gator scraps. Queen Anne can't fit down some of these narrow paths. Queenie leads the kid into some kind of twisted trap. One bad step in that tall grass and he's Queen Anne's lunch. He holds his ground. Seems the Queen's running out of options. Still no sign of the shard.
Let's get rid of this for the little decider. I just realized I got my out.
Well, the brusher's way ain't really his style.
Fine, try the brusher. Funny how many these weapons are recognized in cages.
The closer you get to an ankle gator's lair, the thicker the tall grass grows. Kid's gotta make a run for it. They say you can't hurt an ankle gator unless it's raining. And it ain't raining.
I mean, isn't it obviously there? Nope, can't get to you. I think you close the spirit, maybe so. Nope, can't go that way. So how am I supposed to do? Where am I supposed to go?
He's got one mean bite.
Damn it!
Rotha's Lagoon. That ain't the sort of place you'd want to go by choice.
I can't say for sure though, since most of the time I was using the secret version and spin attack. Secret version?
Many a tale folks use to scare their children straight originated here.
No, it can't be secret if everybody is.
Can't get hasty in a place like this. All kinds of beasts what don't know up from down, still lurking about. Only the city's brushers knew their way around the lagoon. Even the brushers learned to fear this place.
Aspects that change the weapons. It's probably an interesting. There we go.
They used to think that ankle gators were extinct. Well, they ain't. One of them's been living in the tall grass. Turns out Queen Anne got a hold of a shard. Ankle gators love shiny things. No what smells worse than an ankle gator's breath? The stinkweed.
Wait, each one has secret variants that needs to be unlocked before you can awaken it. I think usually check this after I'm not getting killed. Usually the secret ones aren't good guys. Okay.
The lagoon's got plenty of other dangers, of course.
Tree that gives out fruit that heals. Yeah, I can't even make anything.
Can't fight Queen Anne without the proper tools. Brushers use their pikes to keep their distance around here. Now the kid can do the same. Sharp sticks make Queen Anne nervous, so she backs off a bit. Kid's got a mean throwing arm.
Okay.
Those pincushions have been living off the ankle gator scraps.
Okay.
Queen Anne can't fit down some of these narrow paths.
Alright.
Queenie leads the kid into some kind of twisted trap. One bad step in that tall grass and he's Queen Anne's lunch.
Honestly, I'm trying to... This spot doesn't move much through the world. I'm just shooting that safely here. Problem set.
He holds his ground. Seems the Queen's running out of options. Still no sign of the shard.
Even if I don't go for it, rather than go for this.
The closer you get to an ankle gator's lair, the thicker the tall grass grows. Kid's gotta make a run for it. They say you can't hurt an ankle gator unless it's raining. And it ain't raining. They make a tasty snack.
Look kind of weird.
That old gator's right on his tail. Bad idea to walk in gator grass.
are limited.
Queenie must have scared a bunch of peckers out of hiding.
Okay.
Seems even stinkweeds know to stay away from the queen.
Okay, so push the pipe. That's neat. Of course.
Ankle gators don't much care for their young. That's why there ain't many around. Wanna know how to find an ankle gator lair? You use a kid as bait. Now she's coming for him. She's got nowhere else to go. The shard's sitting in plain view. They say if you run across an ankle gator, you better keep running.
Good.
He's got it. And now to finish her off. She's starting to get annoyed.
Nothing to it.
Kid's done what needed to be done. Queen Anne's reign is over. We even got a crown jewel.
Incubator egg. Think an incubator could be tamed.
That gator's a crazy gal, but so's the gal who promised to look after her. He ain't all that shy.
Ever seen anything like this before?
They said Queen Anne was just a folktale. Now there's living proof she ain't.
Nope. Pike vault. What's new? A dexterous trick with which the wielder leaps into the sky to crash down on unsuspecting foes. This is this maneuver from great war stories passed down from older generations. I mean, isn't that just the Dragoon jump from Final Fantasy? this be? How about this? 25% bonus damage. Probably grab that.
He's made a right comfortable bed for all those bullets. He's a spitting image of Slinger Jawson with that pike and them pistols.
Yeah, one can do better than Alright, yeah.
All that trouble for a single shard. But you know what? It was worth it. Seems the gods recommended this place to all their friends. Think the gods are gonna help?
She'll deflect attacks on a whim. Oh, that's... Why are all of these just negative? What the hell? See a loss and longing. Foes will regenerate from any injury. I'll get the pipe bolt next. So.
The next shard should be farther out there in the wilds.
Oh, right. I forgot about these. Proving ground, Camp Dauncey. The secretive brushers explored the finer points of polearm combat in this training area.
To prepare for the wilds, Ceylandia's brushers practice at Camp Dauncey. Had to navigate a maze of pincushions with nothing but a pike.
Activate switches.
It's a dangerous test for a dangerous job. Health tonics were off limits at Camp Dauncey. They said they made you weak. Said he couldn't use any fancy footwork, just your brains and your pike. Sometimes the course was brutal. Once you started the course, they made you finish.
Where? Oh, there it is.
Just getting through the course in one piece was an accomplishment.
I'll try it.
The Brushers were Ceylandia's field agents, and their training was harsh. You had to find a path through the maze as quick as you could. One well-placed throw could take out several of those ugly critters.
Huh. Oh well. I tried.
You can see why the Brushers prize those pikes of theirs.
Alright. Unfortunately, I do have to go now. I have to get ready for work. So, thank you all for joining me on this run of Bastion. Really was hoping I was going to beat it, but it turns out there's that whole plot twist that makes the game a little longer. Alright, I'll see you all later. Until then, please take care.